you mind just putting me a pop out? Matter of fact, two of them. If we got some of the good ones, put good ones on. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. In the green box. Just do that.
Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Good luck, sir.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. That's complete. It's Collins. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. As Stroud now to throw. Throwing quickly there.
How did we miss that?
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the gun to give to Mixon.
And I run right past him.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon 28 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Sanders to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cut my team. Cut.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll wind up getting
We're
this
gonna run this the whole game. I'm
down
gonna split.
inside
I ain't
the
gonna
20.
play like this all game.
70 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Here we go. Hey, South.
Stroud to throw it. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's 15-0.
Makes the score Texans 15. Browns nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Right back to Njoku. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. To throw now, here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Sanders. Checks it down to Judkins. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Sanders once more. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can... Touchdown, Browns! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
He caught it.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
The Texans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud out of the gun here. Another one caught by Collins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stroud looking to throw. That'll be caught right side by the
He just keeps catching it right in my face.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Throwing now is Stroud. This is caught. It's Kirk.
Again, in my
The
face.
Texans will use one of their 2 remaining
I
timeouts.
don't understand.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal, Houston.
Stroud will look to throw once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game. And that's
I missed so many of them. It was just, I thought he was going to do it to me again.
Pressure's on defense
I was like,
to
okay.
prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Ready, set.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's not letting him be right now, though.
Quickly
That's what's
fading here in
pissing
the
me off.
second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Final play of the half. Stroud trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Oh, he did. He just didn't go.
Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Sanders. And he slings one that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now it's the backup Watson. That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow,
how in the hell are you missing that ball?
Oh, he had a man
Jeez.
open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. To the air yet again. Watson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 90 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he couldn't.
How the hell did I miss both of those?
Down at the 1.
Time.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns.
Now Stroud to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
3rd and goal, Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
After the interception, here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of
Let me get the shine out of there.
And this will be a gain of right around
Let me
3
get
from
him
the
out of
7
there.
out to the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's complete, Larbadan. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The quick slant, good for a 1st down, a gain of 12.
At the 23-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders. That's caught left side by Judy.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Ready? Back row 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game.
I just didn't want to leave no time on the clock.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw.
I missed the fucking. I missed it.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early.
No,
so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I just wasn't paying attention to the down.
Coming from his head coach.
Because I know EA will let come back. Because all you got to do now is get one good get off and yeah.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cleveland.
Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Here's first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered a loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.